Many people that think that switching to a zero waste life can be very difficult, but it's actually pretty easy and doesn't cost a lot of money like many people think. But it does save the environment. In 2018, just the US alone accumulated 292.4 million tons of trash, according to EPA.gov. Switching to a zero waste life puts less pollutants in places like the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. I switched to a zero waste life about 2 years ago, and it all started by switching to metal straws. It is healthier for the environment and saves the environment. Now let's talk about why it's a better option. One, it saves the environment and helps with pollution. According to Toronto Environment, when you reduce, reuse, and recycle, it creates 10 times more jobs than the regular garbage company would. Also, according to Toronto Environment, it takes 20 times less energy to make aluminum cans from recycled materials rather than creating them from raw materials, which is creating them from basically the start. According to Green Matters, the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, over 70% of unused materials go there, and it's killing our sea animals. 1 million sea animals die each year due to plastic debris, like straws or the thing that come on your Gatorade packaging. Zero waste is really easy, and it only takes a few steps. Okay, let's take a look at these steps. First, all we do is you start by getting rid of the plastic, all the unneeded plastic, like Ziploc bags. You don't need them because they come in hundreds of packs, but you're only really using them like once every week. So why not switch to reusable plastic bags? Ziploc bags cost around $10 for one size. 10 reusable cost around $20. So in the long run, it's cheaper because when you need 2 sizes of Ziploc, it's around $20. But the reusable, they come in 3 different sizes. Reusable bags are also dishwasher safe. They also are really easy to clean, and they look like this. Switching to this can save the pollution and help with saving the turtles and a lot of the animals. Another thing you could do is just start by using your cheese Tupperware that your cheese comes in and using it for food waste. If you want to go all the way, you can shop zero waste. Zero waste places, you bring your own bag, you weigh the bag right at the beginning, and then you put your beans, rices, or anything you need in those bags. And at checkout, the weight of the bag is deducted. So it's a cheaper option because you're only paying for the goods. You're not paying for the bag. But if you need to go to the grocery store to help the environment, you can use your own bags. And like the Target bags or the Albertsons bags that you get, you can bring those in. Or you can use the mesh reusable ones. Next, you can start by throwing away your plastic straws. And if you have a lot of them, to throw them away, you have to cut them in half and cut them into little pieces because they get stuck in turtles' noses. Or turtles think that they're seaweed and they eat them. Using a metal straw like this is better and cheaper, and it's dishwasher safe. They come with a little tool that you can clean by hand, but you can also clean it with the dishwasher. Many people see this as a hassle, but it's actually really easy once you buy all the products. Instead of putting your leftover apples in a Ziploc bag, put them in a reusable one and throw them in the fridge. The reusable bags are a lot better and they're a lot cuter. You can also reuse any food Tupperware that you get from the grocery store, even if like the cheese container, if the cheese in it is expired, you throw the cheese out and you can rinse the container and reuse it. In Vegas, we have about 5 zero waste stores. We have the Minimal Market, and there's even a Smith's in Henderson that is now open, and it's a completely zero waste site. In New Zealand, they have now started putting mesh bags over their sewers to catch all the debris and the cans and the plastic bags or anything that gets stuck in their sewers. And then they throw it away accordingly. Now that we took a look at what you can do, let's take a look at what some things you can't do. There's not that much you can't do, but one big thing is trash bags. Trash bags are not biodegradable. Your big bulk trash bags, the turtles think that they are seaweed floating in the ocean, and they get stuck around jellyfish, and it's one of the biggest sea killers right now. But you could switch to a biodegradable bag. A biodegradable bag will eventually basically disintegrate over time and will go into the soil and create nutrients for animals or your vegetables to grow or anything. Also, you can get a recycling can, because recycling cans, you don't need a bag to put in them. For recycling, you just put it in a box or whatever you have, and you throw it in the big blue bin that you have outside. But you have to make sure that you clean the cans or any food off of it, because it won't go to the recycling plant. It'll go to a trash plant. Okay, now we have seen what good the zero waste life can do to the environment. Lastly, it's a healthier and easier option to choose. It saves the environment and you'll feel better about yourself. Even if you go to Starbucks or anything, you can choose a zero waste life instead of anything else. Even if you just do one of these, it can make a huge impact in our environment.